All right, today we are looking at the best bathroom exhaust fan. If you want to keep your bathroom dry and free of odors, you need to have the right exhaust fan. To find the best bathroom exhaust fan, I have tested many top models, but it turns out different bathrooms need completely different fans. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 best bathroom exhaust fans for every budget and need. And I will also show you which ones to avoid at all costs. And by the end, I will share the exhaust fan I personally trust the most. So, at number 5, we've got the Broan-NuTone Bathroom Exhaust Fan, and it's priced just under $22, which makes it the cheapest option on this list. And naturally, at this low price point, there is a specific trade-off regarding the noise level that I will mention in a moment. This is really for anyone who needs a quick, budget-friendly fix for a small powder room or a rental property where you just need functional ventilation without ripping out the entire ceiling. The first thing I really liked after getting my hands on it is the installation flexibility. Since it uses those foldable mounting ears, I was able to slide it into the ceiling cutout without having to crawl up into the attic, which saves a massive amount of time and frustration if you are doing this yourself. Day to day, it moves 50 cubic feet of air per minute, which doesn't sound like a huge number on paper, but in a small bathroom up to 45 square feet, you can actually feel the difference. It clears out shower steam and odors reliably within a few minutes, keeping the mirror from fogging up entirely in those tighter spaces. At first, it feels a bit basic compared to high-tech options, but after a week, you realize it just works consistently. The modern white grille is also a nice touch. It's bright and clean, blending into the ceiling paint much better than the yellowing vents I replaced. It feels sturdy enough once mounted, and the damper does a decent job of preventing backdrafts when the fan isn't running. Physically, the housing is compact, measuring roughly 7 by 7 inches, so it fits into tight joist spaces easily. Now, the downside I hinted at is the sound. Rated at 2 sones, it is definitely audible, so you will hear a steady hum whenever it's on, unlike the near-silent whisper models we'll talk about later. But if you want the absolute best value for a standard bathroom fan that is incredibly easy to install and covers the basics perfectly, this Broan-NuTone model is the smartest place to start your search. So, at number 4, we've got the Comfort Zone Window Fan, and it's priced around $38. This is really for anyone who lives in a rental, a dorm, or an older house without existing ceiling ducts, and needs a powerful ventilation solution that requires absolutely zero tools, wiring, or permanent installation to work. The first thing I really liked after using it for a few days is just how versatile the airflow control actually is compared to a standard box fan. You can physically flip it around in the window to switch between exhausting hot steam out or pulling fresh, cool air in, which is a game changer for bathrooms that typically stay damp for hours. The installation was honestly the easiest part. It has these auto-locking accordion expanders on the sides that snap into place, so getting it to sit securely in the window frame took me maybe 30 seconds, and I didn't have to worry about it falling out. Day to day, the difference in humidity control is immediate. After a hot shower, I set it to exhaust on the high setting, and it pulls the heavy moisture right through the window before it has a chance to settle on the walls or fog up the mirror. I also appreciated the new quiet setting. A lot of window fans rattle and buzz, but on the lower speed, this one is smooth enough that I could leave it running while getting ready without it being annoying. The removable buckscreen cover is also a massive plus because it lets me leave the unit in the window all day without worrying about insects or dust blowing in when the fan is turned off. It feels incredibly practical because you aren't committed to one spot. The included feet let you take it out of the window and use it on the floor or a counter if you ever move. It fits standard window openings between 22 and 33 inches wide, so it works for the vast majority of sliding windows. So if you need to stop bathroom mold and moisture but you can't cut holes in your ceiling for a traditional fan, this is the most effective plug-in option you can buy. So at number 3, we've got the Broan-NuTone Bathroom Exhaust Fan with LED light, and it's priced around $76. This is really for anyone who wants to upgrade a standard builder-grade fan to something brighter and quieter, but absolutely refuses to crawl into a dusty, cramped attic to get the job done. The first thing I really liked after unboxing it is just how genuinely room-side the installation is. If you have ever tried to swap a fan before, you know the pain of cutting drywall or trying to hammer supports from above, but this unit slides right into the existing ceiling opening. I was able to secure the housing completely from below using the mounting frame, and it covered the ragged edges of the old drywall perfectly without needing any patching or painting, which saved me an entire weekend of work. Day to day, the 80 CFM airflow is a noticeable step up from the basic 50 CFM models. It clears out the steam in my medium-sized bathroom before I even finish drying off, so the mirror stays usable. I also have to mention the integrated LED light. At 3500 Kelvin, it provides a clean, bright neutral light that really wakes you up in the morning, eliminating the need for an extra vanity light if you have a smaller space. It operates at 1.5 zones, so while it isn't silent, it's a soft, consistent background whoosh, rather than a rattling mechanical noise, making it peaceful enough to keep running while you get ready. The clean covered grille is also fantastic because it snaps on without those annoying metal springs, giving it a sleek, floating look that wipes clean in seconds. So if you want a powerful fan-light combo that completely removes the headache of attic installation, this is the best mid-range upgrade to get. So at number 2, we've got the Panasonic WhisperFit Retrofit, and it's priced around $136. This is really for anyone who wants a premium, virtually silent ventilation solution that completely removes the guesswork of choosing the right power level for their specific bathroom size. The first thing I really liked after getting it out of the box is the simple pick-a-flow selector switch located right on the unit. With most fans, you have to guess if you need 80 or 100 CFM before you buy, and if you're wrong, you're stuck with a foggy room. With this, I just installed it, tested the airflow, and had the freedom to flip the switch to high speak for my larger master bath, which made the whole process feel much safer. Day to day, the difference in sound quality is shocking compared to standard builder fans. It is so quiet that I sometimes forget to turn it off, because the background hum is almost non-existent, yet the mirror stays perfectly clear through hot showers. I also have to mention the Flex Z Fast bracket. Since I was retrofitting this into an older ceiling, being able to fold the bracket, shove it through the hole, and expand it to hit the joist without climbing into the attic saved me hours of frustration. It feels like a high-end hotel upgrade every time you use it, simply because you get the heavy-duty ventilation without the noise pollution. The slim housing depth means it fits into 2x6 construction easily, so you don't have to worry about space constraints. So if you want the most versatile, quiet, and user-friendly fan that adapts to your home perfectly, this Panasonic is the one to get. So at number 1, we've got the Broan-NuTone Chroma Comfort, and it's priced around $180. This is really for anyone who wants to turn their daily shower routine into a full-on spa experience with customizable lighting and audio without having to install separate speakers or smart bulbs. The first thing I really liked after syncing it up is just how much the atmosphere changes. You can literally use the app to change the LED ring to any color you want. I usually go with a calming blue for evening baths, and the Bluetooth speaker hidden inside is surprisingly crisp. It connects automatically when I walk in, so I can listen to podcasts or music over the sound of the water, which makes getting ready in the morning feel way less tedious than usual. Day to day, it isn't just a toy. The ventilation is actually beastly. It pulls 110 cubic feet of air per minute, which is enough to keep my larger master bathroom completely dry. Yet it runs at 1.5 zones, so the music easily covers up the fan noise. I also love the wireless wall control that comes with it. I didn't have to rewire my wall switch. I just mounted the remote and it controls the fan, light, and music instantly. It feels like a luxury gadget that happens to be a fan. The housing fits standard cuts, and the room-side installation meant I didn't have to crawl in the attic to get this high-tech setup. So if you want the absolute best bathroom fan that doubles as an entertainment system, this is the one to buy. So that was the list of the top 5 best bathroom exhaust fans. But before I tell you which one is my favorite, there are a few types of fans you should honestly avoid. Skip the builder-grade fans that are rated at 4 zones or higher. They sound like a jet engine taking off, which means you will likely never turn them on, leading to mold issues down the line. I'd also avoid fans with plastic motor mounts or those under 50 CFM if you have a full bathroom. They just don't have the power to move heavy steam out before it condenses on your walls. Now, keeping all that in mind, the one I personally ended up liking the most is the Broan-NuTone Chroma Comfort. It was the most enjoyable to use day to day. The extraction power is top tier, the app works flawlessly, and having music and mood lighting built in just makes life better. So, if you want a bathroom exhaust fan that actually adds value to your home and your routine, this is the one I'd go with. And if you want the best deal, you can check the link in the description.